Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense making their way on the field to open this game. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle, but first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Dropping back, it's Sims. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
There's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he boots it out of bounds, not very long. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. The Cardinals offense takes the field, our first chance to see them today. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The gain makes it second and medium. On the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Enough for a first down at the 37.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The gain makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it on a counter. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Cardinals are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring route.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short game.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Colorado. This quarterback on fire today.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it here. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass caught. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And we are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. A solid run, good for first down yardage.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Scanning the field, it's Sims. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The Cardinals churn out another first down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Snags a good throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it, open.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Sims. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The shotgun handoff here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Dropping back, it's Sims. He's running out of time here. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Tackle made after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Sims. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
And the Buffaloes will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Tough to show for the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
Boy, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Field goal tried. No good. After the miss, still down by 7. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were punching into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Great cut there. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Sims. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, Colorado. No chance to catch him. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. We're going to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisville. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
And the quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play, because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
PHC is good, but still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To throw, it's Sims. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's second down. They call the draw play here. A change of direction. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Powering through. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down. The Buffaloes will try to keep this drive moving.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. Got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So Kurt, Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
And now the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And the Cardinals are in the red zone now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Hand it off for a draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful you cannot turn the football over.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. This is the 6th play on the drive. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Quick throw over the middle. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the 1st down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your 1 timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Dropping back, it's Sims. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. A timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely no.
Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing in the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Louisville Cardinals.